Shalom. First off, all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Bashem Yashai Bashem Kadash. The honors to the apostles and the elders of the GMS. Salutes and honors to the elect, all the brothers across the four corners who are done in truth and sincerity, in the women, and the children who follow. Also the confusion of faith. So you can see with this lesson, I really wanted to dive into charity, knowing who you're doing good to, and really just saying that first and foremost is a time and a place for everything. I'm not saying to be good or to be cheerful or to give charity to a random Edomite on the street. But if you see a Jake that's down and out, there's nothing wrong with helping them. Our people who are meant to be up here are down here. We don't have all our faculties. We don't have everything that in the spirit we should. Now I was just reading an excerpt from this book right here. The classic slave narrative. This from the life of Oluda Equiano, and he was alluding to back when we were in West Africa. We had communities where people helped one another. The community helped everyone build a house. You didn't have homeless. If you were a part of the community, then everyone came over and helped to build your house. Everyone went to the field, the men, the women, and children, and everyone worked. All right, there were no beggars. Everyone had substance. But that's not the times that we're in. And these times, the Lord may bless you with a little extra. He may bless you with a little, but put you in a position that you can help someone. And the scripture also says that we entertain angels unaware, so you never know who you really are truly helping. But it's definitely beneficial sometimes to lend a helping hand. So I just wanted to get a couple verses in Sirach, the 12th chapter. We're going to start at the first verse. It says, "When thou do good, know to who thou does it, so thou shalt be thanked for thy benefits." Of course, like I said, don't do something random, or don't do a good deed for some random Edomite, and it's gonna tell you why. But just have a general good idea on who you're doing the good deed to, and do they really deserve it. He says, "Do good to the godly man, and thou shalt find a recompense, and it's not from him, yet from the Most High." So that's the ones who are in this truth. Okay, help out the brethren. You see your brother doing bad, he's down bad. Give him a helping hand, help him out. We all need help. We're all in this thing because someone helped us. So don't be afraid, don't be ashamed to ask for help as well. Closed mouth don't get fed. But if you're in a position to help a brother, to help a sister, help them. And if they don't recompense you, then the Most High will. It says, "There can no good come to him that is always occupied in evil, nor to him that giveth no alms." So if you have the ability to give alms, give it. Help someone that needs help. It says, "There can no good come to him that is always occupied in evil, nor to him that gives alms." So you might as well be occupied in evil if you don't have that spirit of giving, that spirit and that heart to want to help another person out. But it specifically says to give to the godly man and help not a sinner. So if you know that someone, let me borrow $200 so I can go, flip this A ball and come up and I'll give it back to you. No, you don't help them in that situation. You don't forward. I was gonna say forward deflection, but you don't make it easier for someone to do some sin. It's gonna come back on you. You're gonna be a party to it, and I believe the scripture is gonna say that here in a moment. It says, "Do well unto him that is lowly, but give not unto the ungodly. Hold back thy bread, and give it not unto him, lest he overmaster thee thereby. For else thou shalt receive twice as much evil for all the good thou shalt have done unto him." So, so if you do something that is good to someone who is someone with evil or is ungodly, then twice as much evil is going to come upon you because you had the chance to do something good for someone good. But because you chose to do it for someone who was ungodly, you're going to receive the fruit of that way. You're going to receive twice as much evil for that deed. Why? Verse 6, it says, "For the Most High hateth sinners, and will repay vengeance unto the ungodly, and keepeth them against the mighty day of their punishment. Give to the good, help not the sinner." Okay, the Most High said it again if you didn't get it the first time. Who are we supposed to help? The good, not the sinner. Now, sometimes you don't know. That's why you have to make a judgment call. Do I help this person? What condition is he in? Is he coming at you in truth and sincerity? Or is he trying to overmaster you? You have to be in tune with the spirit to know who you're going to help and when you're going to help them. But don't shy at the chance of helping them. It says, for the Most High hateth sinners, and will repay vengeance unto the ungodly, and keepeth them against the mighty day of their punishment. Give unto the good, and help not the sinner. A friend cannot be known in prosperity, and an enemy cannot be hidden in adversity. And I actually had someone say that recently to me. He said, "Man, when I was up and I wasn't living right, I was selling drugs, I was getting money, I had a whole lot of friends, but it seemed like when I changed my life and I wanted to do better and I fell off, there was nobody around." Because when you're in prosperity, everyone's there. Everybody wants a piece of you. But when you go into adversity, you're going to know who's against you. You're going to know who is, it's like, yeah. When you're in adversity, you're going to know, when you're in adversity, you're going to know who's against you. You're going to know who is, have ulterior motives, or who's coming against you, who says that they're a friend and who's really not. Because if they're a friend, they would be giving you those alms. They would be helping you in that adverse situation. In the prosperity of a man, enemies will be grieved, but in his adversary, even a friend will depart. Okay? And that's just backing up the same statement that I made. When you're in prosperity, you got haters. Look at him. He think he better than us. He got that nice car. How come I ain't got a nice car? But when you down bad, say you lose your job, we in this situation where a lot of people are out of their jobs. Now, it says even a friend will depart. That's why you got to pick and choose your friends wisely. And first and foremost, verse 10, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. All right, you can get a drill. You can not a drill, a grinder, and you can grind off rust all you want. It's gonna come back. That's why it says like iron rusteth. So it's his wickedness. He can appear to have put it off, but it's gonna show itself. That shows that we have enemies. That shows that everyone is not for our turn. So you have to use wisdom. You have to understand who you're doing good to, who deserves the blessing that you bestow upon them. It says, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hadst wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust has not been altogether wiped away. Okay? You're going to get the clear picture. You're going to understand, like when you get out the shower and you wipe the mirror, that's what it's going to be like. It's going to reveal who that person truly is. And you're going to know that you were overmastered, that you were overthrown, basically. So you definitely have to use spiritual discernment when giving alms, when doing to someone that's good. If they're a brother or someone who is in this truth, in this faith, then do it for them if you can. If you see, a Jake that's down bad that look like he can use some assistance, and maybe the Most High has blessed you. If it's on your spirit to do it, then do it. But just know that when you're doing it, don't do it because you want a blessing. Do it because it's the right thing to do at that moment. And the Most High is going to take care of the rest. With that being said, we give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Bashem Yahshai Bashem Rakar Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS. Salutes and honors to the elect, all the brothers across the four corners who are during the truth and sincerity, and the women, the children, and the confusion of faith that follow. Shalom.